Yep, Paul Greene-Dennis here, aka Deep Green. So late night on a Tuesday, got things coming up throughout the week. Um, so you know what? And yeah, ask me anything. If anybody has anything they want to ask me anything. Um, yeah, I know opening myself up to a couple of things doing this, but not mostly the most personable person, but still better than not doing it. So if anybody is hopping on to the stream, whatnot, uh, ask me anything. Let's see. Okay. Mm, mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling here. If anybody hops on to the stream, say where you're coming from and ask me anything. Please do. Um, mhm, mhm. I understand it's late, especially on the East Coast, but you know, what can you do? Hell can you do? Mhm. What the hell? Oh yeah. I I gotta say, people who are actually maybe I should. I don't know if I want to show this or not, but yeah, there's a lot of copium going around about Trump supporters or whatnot, and or people who supported Trump, and and yeah, I don't know. This was something that really caught my attention. Come on, come on. All right, okay. So I saw this on Tucker, like this clip, and I was just like, whoa. And he took accountability. Now, he better not go on some JD Vance type of, I'm going to endorse JD Vance. But I think it was just better to listen just to see.
It's not enough to say, well, I changed my mind, or like, oh, this is bad, I'm out. Looking back, because I mean, you and I and everyone else who supported him, you wrote speeches for him, I campaigned for him. I mean, we're implicated in this for sure.
Yes.
It's not enough to say, well, I changed my mind, or like, oh, this is bad, I'm out. It's like in very small ways, but in real ways, you and me and millions of people like us are the reason this is happening right now.
Yes.
So I do think it's like a moment to wrestle with our own consciences. We'll be tormented by it for a long time. I will be. And I want to say I'm sorry for misleading people. It was not intentional. That's all I'll say. But anyway, but the question does present itself immediately. Like, what is this? Was this always the plan? You don't want to be a conspiracy nut, but like clearly there were signs of low character. We knew that.
Yes.
Looking back, being a campaign for him, I mean, we're implicated.
Okay, yeah. And it's just like, you know what? It's funny. It's crazy because honestly, I have yet to see anybody come out, even though Nick Cruz is like, Dave Smith, take notes about this. I think I did see Dave Smith one time or a few times actually say, I regret voting for Trump or anything, something like that. But Tucker Carlson is like, he's wrestling with the fact that I supported this dude and put him in here along with millions of others, and I'm sorry, and I'm full of regret. I commend him. I actually commend him. And like, not just like that he's sorry for voting for him, he's sorry for misleading voters to do the same, for campaigning and misleading voters to do the same. That's what he's truly sorry for misleading people. Now, he, once again, better not endorse JD Vance. That'll be a problem. That will be a problem. That will be a problem. It will be an issue. But props to Tucker Carlson for saying not so sorry that he voted for Trump, but for misleading people to support Trump. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Some people just betting that they didn't do anything. Especially, I think there's a Michigan senator or a Michigan running for see, Mallory McMorrow running for, I think, Congress or Senate in Michigan. She did some of the most cringe-worthy presentation I've ever seen. You know what? That's likely. I'm just streaming right now just to stream. Um, can I find it? I think I can find it. Maybe I can find it. See, I think I can find it. You mean no. 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 That's not what I want. Mm. Do I have it here? Gotta type it a little more. There we go. Yeah. Blakely summed up the amount of cringe that this was madness. Madness. You see. Where's it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Damn it. Oh, I think this might be it. Is it right? Is it here? Is it here? No, no. I know it's somewhere here. Damn it. Maybe it's probably in the media. Their media. You're wrong. Actually, is this it? Yep. This is it. This is it. All the way back. All right. Just brace yourself for all the cringe you're about to see. This shit is so cringy. This shit is so cringy.
Is it possible to actually die from cringe? Mallory McMorrow, the Senate candidate for the Michigan Senate, got the endorsement of the Michigan Democrats. She got the endorsement despite her slippery answers, to say the least, on corporate PAC money and having a APAC policy paper that she still has not released to the public. So of course she's getting roasted on social media for this, because this was like a Class D felony of cringe. But some of the things that people are saying are actually hilarious, including this comparison. No, that's actually too perfect. It is giving Pete Buttigieg 2020, but this one was probably my favorite from Pastor Ben. No, but it is though. Blue MAGA establishment libs trying to defend this. Turns out people don't want to be miserable 24/7. Armchair Twitter warriors aren't the audience for this. First of all, stop acting like the people that go to these events are, oh, the only normies in middle America go to these events. No, people who are really engaged in politics go to these events. But the funniest part was this reply. I'm literally here and it was corny and she doesn't get nearly the reaction Abdul does in any of the caucus rooms. Incredible. That was actually the same shit the Pete Buttigieg people tried to do.
Yeah, that was cringe. That shit was cringe. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. That was so embarrassing. Anybody who was part of that whole campaign shtick, I wouldn't even want to get caught dead. I wouldn't even want to get caught dead. It's something like that. I mean, holy hell. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God. So if anybody's in the stream, you want to ask me anything, please do. Please do. I'm just bored. Just why not? Let's see. The hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell was that? Oh God. Oh, God. Yeah, back to Michelle Mallory. You can do all this pomp and circumstance and or have all this support for AIPAC in Israel, but where's the money for Medicare and free education? Oh, that's right. They can't do it because we gotta make sure Iran has no nuclear bombs. Warmongering freaks. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. All right. Thought this guy was mean. Oh my God. Stay safe out there, Chris Halali. Yeah, I can't play that. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa.
Do you think that we killed kids in the war? Did we actually?
I'm sure there's been some collateral damage. Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, they always die in war. If you fight, I mean,
They always die in war? Bro. Ugh. He just said that so flippantly. They always die in war. Killing kids, yeah, they always die in war. We try not, but they always die in war. It happens. What? Wow. Let's listen to more of this.
so, but
We actually did kill kids out there.
that's not intentionally. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we've killed civilians in our life.
I like how it's like, yeah, it happens. It just happens. Yeah, I'm sure we try not to, but it happens. It happens.
Like Iran after three, look at every single possibility, what size weapon we're trying to do here. So let's use this weapon versus that weapon. It might be safer. The school over here, we identify what's here. It's an apartment building.
Do you think that we killed?
Mm-mm. 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 What? Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. This cannot be coming anything good supporting this. Oh, let me blow this up. It's not even the fact that, I mean, yes, I mean, okay, they own InfoWars. I did not know her, the cat, however you say her last name. Apparently, she's pro-Ukraine war. And I'm like, whoa. And this account that's propping this up, I mean, saying that her boyfriend, who's like 20 years older than her, is the owner of InfoWars now. He's the CEO of The Onion. But look at who's this propping up right now. This account here, Democrat, AOC supporter. Ain't nothing good coming out of that right now. That's interesting, though. Didn't know she's dating a sugar daddy like that, though. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see. I like how I mean, there's a couple things to go after Zora Mamdani for, but come on, what he's doing these quote unquote random visits. Nah, people trying to say he's just straight up going up to ra- like randomly knocking on people's doors and demanding to inspect people's homes, calling it communism. And you got accounts trying to call it communism, but they're like, nah, bro. And it got community noted saying that, nah, he's not randomly knocking on doors. He's doing a joint the routine inspection that's been scheduled. So, nice try. Hmm. Okay. I'm not going to go into Facebook, but I know of, again, I said it before, and I'll say it again. I know of a couple friends, in, especially one in California, who, because now I think, if I'm not mistaken, is for a governor, that Eric Swalwell, who's a prospect to run as governor in California. And they've been saying we need more Democrat candidates. And I kept on saying to this guy, stop going back into the fucking well of Democrats or Republicans. Go third party. And he's like, listen, man, we need a better, stronger Democrat candidates. I'm like, you're not going to win. The point I was saying is like, look into butchware. Look into butchware. Stop going back into the well of Democrats, and especially to get rid of Gavin Newsom in your state. And quite honestly, I'm looking into, because I know Kathy Hochul's got a challenger I know of in Larry Sharp for governor in New York. I got to look into his policies, even though I know he's a libertarian. I got to look into his policies, but I'm going to look into him. I'm going to look into him. But yeah, and I think what brought me up to saying that is because this right here. This right here. Our revolution. First of all, I don't even know what that is. Our revolution. It must be a PAC, I believe. But they're endorsing a billionaire for governor in California. Why are you doing that? Meanwhile, this guy Tom Steyer, he's leaning into universal single payer health care, taxing extreme wealth as a billionaire, climate action, and ending outsized influence of corporations in our democracy. Right. Okay. Why is this coming from the top down? Red flag right there. Red flag. Tell me this is not real. Tell me this is not real. Tell me this is not real.
When I made the statement I made, it was because for those who have been a victim of a genocide, whose families are still suffering, it's hurtful to them. For Israelis who have been accused of committing it, it's hurtful for them. When I made the statement I made, it was because for those
Girl, shut up. 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 Oh, I cannot believe you. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm. What the heck? Okay. All right. Anybody? Anybody? No? Come on. All right. All right. There's nothing much going on. So you know what? I'm gonna call this stream right here.